What up, what up, what up, what up, guys? This is the Far Radio, home of good conversations and good vibes. So, hey, guys, I hope you are doing well. Well, la hlala ngakhona, guys, it's a bit windy, which means the winter has kicked in and a lot of rainfalls. I don't know why there's rainfalls, but yeah, it is what it is, guys. So, I hope you guys are well. And I welcome you in this episode. And I hope you guys are staying warm wherever you are, especially those who are hustling, especially those who are making ends meet. Um, the most important thing for us, I think, as human, is to make sure that we are in the good space. And I think Fire Radio has been like, for me, I feel like Fire Radio is one of the things that has a role in solidifying that notion. So yeah, guys, without getting any further, I hope you guys are well. I will also encourage you guys to subscribe, like, share this with anyone that you feel can be able to receive some form of motivation or assistance in the message that you're trying to spread here. So yeah, guys, I got a few things that I want to tackle, or a few things that I want to talk about today. And I think the first one, since I was speaking in the notion of hustling, is the first thing that I wanted to tackle is it a wise idea for you to leave your 9 to 5 to pursue your dream? Or is that a matter of luck? Because I'm saying that because I've seen a lot of people championing that. You know, they say you must live a 9 to 5, you must do such and such. And then I see some people living their 9 to 5 and then having to go outside and then start maybe pursuing a career. It could be a business, it could be a service, it could be anything that they do. One could be a painter, one could be a musician, anything. But then what I find is that most of those people, they tend to fail in the middle of whatever it is that they were pursuing. So it goes like to a conversation that I once had with someone, that is it a wise idea for you to live a 9 to 5 for pursuing your dreams? Because I've also seen some people who are doing a 9 to 5 and they are also pursuing their career, and then they are having a good, like, they are also balancing it, you know, right, well, like they are able to pursue their dreams, and then they can also be like, you know what, I can just do my 9 to 5, and then after I'm done, and then I can be able to focus on whatever it is that I want to do. So guys, let me know what you think about it, because this topic is very, for me, I don't want to say it's sensitive, but it's touching, because I'm one person who doesn't mind to have a 9 to 5. It's just this, I have not been that lucky when it comes to that department. But at the same time, I also believe in pursuing my dreams, because one thing that I've learned is that most people, they tend to complain about they don't have so much time when they are doing a 9 to 5. Then after they've pursued or they've resigned or quit the 9 to 5, you find out that those same people now, they have a lot of time, but now they don't know, what to do with the time. You see? So now it brings that, how can I put this? It now creates a sense of, yes, you can quit your 9 to 5, but you can do that only on the notion that you have a plan on what is it that you want to do. You understand? So, like, for me, it's a very touchy subject. I just want to hear your thoughts on it, but like, because I'm skeptical about this topic, because there's a side of me that says, yes, you must live a 9 to 5 and then pursue your dream. But then there's a side of me that says, if you live a 9 to 5, then where you will get the money to fund your dreams? Where will you get the money to fund your desires or whatever it is that you want to pursue? Because guys, let's be honest, there's a lot of things that one can learn from pursuing a 9 to 5 or being in a 9 to 5 situation, right? As much as social media likes to promote doing things for your own and whatnot, but one has to be coachable in order for you to be able to just learn how the business works, because in a 9 to 5 you have to understand something, that you are operating in a business and in an establishment. So now, if you're saying that you don't wanna pursue a 9 to 5, then how can you be able to pursue your own dreams? Because now pursuing a 9 to 5 is gonna be one of the things, or one of the tools that teaches you about discipline. Not that one doesn't have discipline, or not that you need a 9 to 5 to have discipline. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that the process that occurs in a 9 to 5 teaches you more about discipline than you can ever imagine. So I just want to hear your thoughts on that, guys. Like, let me know what you think about it, because this topic is a very touchy one. Is it a wise idea to not be, to live a 9 to 5 that is paying you? Because I don't want to say that is paying you well, because any form of payment is better than having to sit at home and doing nothing. So I just want to find that out. Is it a wise idea to live a 9 to 5, or you just don't wanna start a 9 to 5 at all? So let's go to some music and then we'll come back sharp.
Darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Darling, it's yours. Ukagulengi hambe. It's yours. Ukagulengi hambe. Darling, it's yours. Uhlalela ngikhona. Wozu uhlalela ngikhona. Sweetheart my love, bese udlala ipiano. Sweetheart my love, bese kudlala ipiano. Ugada abafana bamapolo, bazofika bephethe umsavovo. Akuthembisa izulu, ayaxoka amazulu. Akuthembisa izulu, ayaxoka amazulu. Darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Darling, it's yours. Ukagulengi hambe. It's yours. Ukagulengi hambe. Darling, it's yours. Uhlalela ngikhona. Wozu uhlalela ngikhona. Sweetheart my love, ugada abafana bamapolo. Uhlalela ngikhona, uhlalela ngikhona, uhlalela ngikhona, uhlalela ngikhona. Darling, it's yours. Uhlalela ngikhona. Darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Oh, darling, it's yours. Darling, it's yours. Ukagulengi hambe. It's yours. Ukagulengi hambe. Darling, it's yours. Uhlalela ngikhona. Wozu uhlalela ngikhona.
Okay, guys, that song was Ocingweni by Percy SA. It's a song that he did in 2022 from his project. It's titled Ocingweni. So yeah, guys, is it a wise idea for you to live a 9 to 5? Because I remember the other day I was telling my niece that he must find a way to sell, because I wouldn't want him to go through what I went through with 9 to 5s. Not that I had a bad experience, but I saw how a 9 to 5 can sometimes condition your mind to thinking that you need to depend on something in order for you to have money or for you to be able to afford things. Not that I'm saying it's wrong for you to not do to do a 9 to 5, but I'm saying that a person who hasn't done a 9 to 5 is far better than the one who has done a 9 to 5, because it's more like a prevention it's more like it's better to prevent than to cure. You understand? Because now once you're curing, it puts you in survival mode. That's what I'm trying to say. Because when you think about it, the more money you attain, the more problems you have. And those things start small. So I'm saying that to say a 9 to 5 is not a bad idea if you don't have anywhere to start. Like, let's say maybe you have nothing or you have no one to assist you. But now, if you are someone who's like well off, or who comes from a well off family, that they can be able to find your dreams and assist you with certain things, then I wouldn't say you must go for a 9 to 5. The most important thing that you have to do is to find out who you are, find out your passions, and then pursue your passion in a way that would be able to help you navigate through life in a way that is going to make you want to pursue that thing, like regardless. Because I believe that someone once told me that Beyonce has never worked in her life. Someone also told me that the likes of Vanessa Williams, Serena Williams, they've never worked. All they did was the things that they are known for. So I'm saying that because now we see how they excel in whatever it is that they do. So they don't even have to go through the stresses of a 9 to 5, having to deal with such and such, because those things, they cripple your mind. But if you are focused on one thing, it helps you so much that you are able to move in a way that is going to be, one, productive for you, two, you're going to master the thing that you are pursuing, three, and it helps you to, like, I don't want to use the word niche, but it helps you to be laser focused on one thing that is going to make you the great at whatever it is that you do. So I want to know from you guys, do you think it's a wise idea to live in 9 to 5 and then pursue your dreams? Or do you think if you have nothing to lose, you must start with the 9 to 5 and then fund your dreams with that 9 to 5, and then leave that 9 to 5 and then be able to work on your dreams or whatever your passion may be? So guys, let me know in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about it. It's Far Radio, it's the home of good conversations and good vibes. So I think it's best if I give you some music. Let's go.
Sigue, sigue, zembalkhona izifo zayidala ngozi cela amandla mdali cela amandla baba cela amandla mdali cela amandla baba cela amandla mdali cela amandla baba cela amandla mdali cela amandla baba.
Well, guys, that song was by The House by Den and it's titled Ngenelela Nkosi. So yeah, guys, and I want to know from you guys, like, what you think about it. But yeah, so since we're in that moment of hustling, I also like to understand something because, you know, for the most, like, I feel like we've been told that in life, the key to be able to move a certain way or to progress is to change your environment. But now what I want to know is, what is your driving force to avoid procrastination? Because the reason I'm putting environment in procrastination is because I've seen a lot of people who are driven, or let me say I've seen a lot of people who are talented or who are passionate about something, but maybe I might consider myself one of them. Then because they are placed in an environment that is not, they are placed in an environment that is not bound or created to for anyone to progress, they end up not seeing their potential or they end up lowering their value. You know, it is said that a cup of tea, when you buy it at a grocery store in the hood, it's maybe 15 rand. But if you buy it maybe in the suburbs, I don't wanna make it a debate between the two. But if you buy it on the suburbs, then it may be 40 rand. But if you buy it on an establishment or restaurant, then you can buy the tea for 60 rand. I'm talking about something that I've done before, you know. I've been in the hood, I've bought tea there, I've bought tea in the suburbs, and then I've bought tea in a restaurant. So in some other premium restaurant, you can even buy it for even 1,000 rand, you know, because of the experience that you get. So I'm saying that, is your procrastination aligned with the environment that you're in? So when I speak of the environment, I'm not talking about the place that you are, the location. The environment could be the people that you're friends with, could be the people that you surround yourself with, could be also the location, obviously, you know, the things that you consume. Because I feel like most of the time we are so addicted to the nature of scrolling. It's a scrolling syndrome. We scroll so much that we end up not getting things done. So I want to know from you guys, ukuthi yini le ekwenza procrastinate kanje? Because I'm not gonna lie, our generation, we are the generation of procrastination. Could it be that we have too much knowledge, you know? Because I once saw an interview before, I think it was David Penn, I'm not sure, but he said that there are 3 things to kill a person. Those 3 things, it is tell them a lie, and then give them too much information or ignore them. So I feel like we're in that phase of because we've seen that in the internet, someone can lie about something. If they can make those lies seem believable, then you can believe them and end up going with that notion that it is what it is. So that's how it should be. And then you find out when you go somewhere that no, what you have been told, you've been lied to. Yeah, but it's more like of a J. Cole thing when he said the good news is you came a long way, but the bad news is you went the wrong way. So I want to know from you guys, does procrastination has to do with maybe one, too much information, or with just the generation of like procrastination? We're a lazy generation. We're a generation that doesn't want to evolve. We're a generation that doesn't want to create leaders, people who invent stuff. So I just want to find out, because I see a lot of people, even myself included, I can count in terms of sometimes I would wake up and say I want to do something, but then I don't get to do it. And that thing, I feel like for me, it affects your discipline. So much so there's maybe, let's say, I can say I want to do a workout, I want to change my diets. Yes, I changed my diets, but then I find myself having to cheat along the way. Or like, I don't know, maybe can be things, I don't know, maybe does it have to come to a point where I'm stripped of the things that I have, then I can start to value the time that I'm being given, which goes back to the thing that I was talking about with the 9 to 5 extending. You can have a 9 to 5, but when you're in the 9 to 5, you realize how much time you spend, and then how much time you have to get back by doing that 9 to 5. So much so that you feel like, you know what, if I have time, then I'll be able to do this. Then once you do it, or once you find time, then you are not doing it. You're just wasting time watching movies. And it's funny because I don't even watch movies that much. I don't even watch TV. So I want to find out, that is procrastination a result of your environment? Then if it is a result of your environment, then what are you willing to do about it? Because now, okay, fine, you've seen that the environment, which could be the people that you hang out with, the people that you stay with, they affect you. Then what are you gonna do about it? You know, what are you gonna do about it? Because now, let's be honest, guys. Yes, I can pin it on the people that I hang out with and say, yeah, these people, they are affecting me, such and such. But no one points a gun at you and say you must stay with them and then be friends with them. You understand? So I want to know from you guys, what is the root of your procrastination? What is the source of your procrastination? And how are you willing to change that? And while you're at that, let's just go to another song, and then we'll come back and then just chop it up again.
Oh, what a pretty sight, that's so heavenly. Even though I don't know you, definitely. You ain't a magnet, but I come and got a hold of me. Cause I'm not still. I'm getting weak on the knees, I can't stand. I see them jeans, I'm still staring. Please don't perish, I'll add careless. I hope we manage everything that'll come in between. When you walk and leave your presence cause of you. I want you so bad, I can get you off my mind. What did you do? I know it's so sad cause you got someone in your lives who care much for you. Is it so right that you're slipping by? I can't deny that I caught your vibe. I wish to fuck you in the bed, cause I say you love me. There's no one above me. I know everything that you need. If you take a chance with me, yeah. See the day you and him all about.
Well, that song, guys, was titled. The song is "Don't Change" by Free Flow. It's in his project titled Seven. So yeah, guys, I wanna know from you guys, what's in there? How do you feel about it? About let me know in the comment section. What is your root of procrastination? Is procrastination stopping you from achieving your goals? You know, what could be the main reason? Is the environment affecting you, like in terms of your procrastinating? You know, because for me, that has been like one of the things that I usually think about most of the time. Why do I procrastinate so much? Then it goes to a point in terms of sometimes it's my ability of being afraid to cut people off, you know. Um and with that notion of not cutting people off, I end up having to like waste a lot of my time not getting things done. And then by not cutting people off, it affects my discipline because now I have to entertain those people so much so that I waste a lot of time that I should be focusing, on something else. So I just wanted to know from you guys, Oti, what do you think about it? You know, it's the Fire Radio. It's a home of good conversations and good vibes, and we will always have those good vibes and good conversations. Even if it means those are uncomfortable conversations, then let's have those conversations. You know, because I also want to tackle something important because these three things are aligning with each other. Hence, I wanted to do this show today. One thing that I've learned, like, or let me just say, one thing that I've observed is that the spirit of hustling from us as people is slowly deteriorating to a point that the more we hustle, the more we feel the need to celebrate. And that thing can also affect our financial discipline. So, when you hustle, I wanna know, when you hustle, do you find ways to deal like or to teach yourself about financial literacy? You know, uh, let's say for an example, you are a hustler, you don't work because some of us are unlucky when it comes to 9 to 5. To a point that we end up having to resort to hustling. You know, finding out what is it that we want to sell because you know what they say about life. If life gives you lemons, then you make the lemonades. So I want to find that out from you guys, Uti. The more as you hustle, do you find time to learn about financial literacy, or do you hustle to just to how can I put this? Do you hustle to just give yourself a lot of pleasure, excitement and enjoyment? You know, because they usually say it's minister of enjoyment. But do we guys as hustlers do we find is there a reason for us hustlers to teach ourselves about financial discipline, financial literacy? Why is financial literacy that important from the first place? You know, because I'm not gonna lie, guys. You know, this is what I always say. I don't know, maybe I've said it before, but I always say a good a good diet can outwork a good workout. You understand? So you can hit the gym as much as you can, but if you don't eat well, then it doesn't make sense. You understand? It doesn't make sense. So the same thing goes for with financial like literacy. We would say as much as you may invest in you might have good investment, but it does affect your if you how can I put this? As much as you may have good investment laying around, but if your spending habits are work, then you know if you suffer from bad spending, then you might as well you might as well stop doing what you're doing because there's no discipline there involved. So I want to know from you guys, Uksenini, do you feel like is people who are hustling, because I'm seeing a lot of people, and shout out to those people. I'm seeing a lot of people who are selling products, others are selling from Shein, others selling hair pieces. and there are people, those some of those people are people with 9 to 5 that are paying well. They are selling from Shein, they are selling hairpiece, they are selling t-shirts, and that's the good thing that I like about us. Yes, as much as we a generation maybe that is stagnant and stuff, we may be declared as those type of generation, but I like this. We've break this case of having to depend to a 9 to 5 so much that we've normalized the art of selling. Others are selling a service, and I love it when I see others supporting other people. But now, my question is the financial literacy part. Do we have to have maybe a financial literacy type of a thing where we just sit down and then we are being taught about finances? Good to know. Yes, you've made a sale. Maybe let's say you've made a sale of 5,000 today. Maybe that 5,000 for today was your target for the month, but that doesn't mean what you should spend your how can I put this, your all that money and then celebrating, because you don't know what the tomorrow holds. Yes, you may plan for tomorrow, but the outcomes may be not favoring you. So I'm saying that to say, do we, as hustlers, do we need that thing of teaching ourselves about financial literacy? Because even in the hood, you see some people receiving money from RAF and then they're blowing that money as if it's like, fast forward maybe 7 months later or a year later, it's like they've never had that amount of money. That's why you have the shows like, oh, I blew it. So I want to know from you guys, as hustlers, do we feel like, do we need to have that education about financial literacy? Because it's clear that in school they never teach us about that. Because even I myself, usually what I would like to say is that when I have an amount maybe of 100 rand, I know that in that 100 rand I have 20 rand. I may not have those things to do, maybe, but 50 rand is for saving so that I don't never use it. 30 rand is for maybe, let's say I sell a product. 30 rand is for the stock of the products, and then 20 rand is for me to use. And most of the time, the more you hustle, the more you see the need of taking that 20 rand and then putting it on that hustle, and then maybe buying another product to sell or resell. So, guys, I want to know from you guys, also, do we need to teach ourselves about financial literacy? And do we need to show it to people who's okay, the business is booming? Because the syndrome of other people seeing your business doing this and then they don't want to support you. It's like they want you to evolve, but in a certain way. Yeah, so I want to know from you guys. But in the meantime, I think we can go on a song and then we can wrap up the show. Yeah, guys, let me know. As hustlers, do we need to have financial literacy? Do we need to have financial literacy?
disappears, and all I can see is you and me, with no one around us. What else could I want? When all I need is here, when all I want is here. You're here, right here, right here, right here. It's love I feel. Think I'm missing what I feel inside. 'Cause what you're doing is corruption. My love, how I feel inside. It's love I feel. Think I'm missing what I feel inside. 'Cause what you're doing is corruption. My love, how I feel inside. It's love I feel. Think I'm missing what I feel inside. 'Cause what you're doing is corruption. My love, how I feel inside. What you're doing is corruption. What you're doing is corruption.
So yeah, guys, that song was "Love Feeling" by Deus by Dane and Zaba, and since we are speaking in that notes of love, I want us guys to understand the most important thing about life. As I'm gonna wrap up the show, is that as people, sometimes the universe, maybe let's say God or the ancestors, can reward us by having the right people in our lives. And we must not, we must never, ever, ever, ever take an advantage of those people that we have in our lives. I'm saying that because that's why I had to set the mood with this song, Love Feeling, because I want you guys to understand the more you take advantage of the person that you have, the more you're killing your chances of being able to have the life that you've ultimately desired. And one thing that is said about life is this, the person who's meant for you doesn't come in a way that you anticipated. So I'm saying that to say, never take advantage of the people in your life, because what I'm saying does not apply in relationships, like intimate relationships or imjolo, so to say, but it applies in guys and in any form of relationship. It could be a friendship, it could be a family member. Never get to a point where you start to feel like you can take advantage of a person that wants the best for you. And also, in order for you to increase value, sometimes you need to limit the amount of access that you give people, because what I've learned, and I've known this for a while, but sometimes it shocks me when it happens, is that so much access can lead to a person taking you for granted. And it's not that they're taking you for granted, but they're just revealing who they are. You understand? So that's what I wanted to say to you guys. Let's make sure we don't take advantage of the ones that we love, So much so that we end up thinking that no, I value the grass is green on the side, other side, so yeah, I can do without them. But deep down, you know very well, it's hard. Nowadays, it's hard to find someone who's loyal to you. Nowadays, it's hard to find someone who's like real with you. And we also need to understand that when someone is being real with you, that doesn't mean that they love you less. You know, when you told me the truth, even if it really hurts because you knew a lie was worse, that's love. That's a line from a song by Odyssey, which is titled That's Love. Which when you told me the truth, even if it really hurts because you knew a lie was worse, that's love. So I just want to know from you guys what is it that you're doing to ensure what's it the person who's in your life is feeling appreciated? It doesn't mean you have to constantly chase them, but I'm just saying what's they know it's okay, you have their best interest at heart, you know. And if you feel like okay, you don't like really appreciate the person, then do them a favor, then just let them go. You understand? So that you don't cause so much damage because you don't need. There's a lot that goes on. We need abantu who will look out for us. Not this thing of ukuthi, like yeah, it's good to be strong and whatnot. But being in survival mode is not a good thing all the time, guys. Try take it from someone who's been there. So I'm saying that to say some people like we need to like as umhlaba esiphila kona guys unzima. So we need people who's going to look out for us. You understand? Without us having to feel like, no, this is too good to be true. So guys, I just wanna know, like, do you constantly like ubatshengisa abantu who are in your life ukuthi you value them and you appreciate them? And if you do, guys, let me know what you think. So guys, this is like what I wanted to share with you guys. This has been like one of the beautiful episodes that we did for IFA Radio. Let me know what you think about it. Comment on the comment, like, so that others can see, and then share this with others. And Far Radio, guys, is a home of good vibes, good conversations, and good music. Peace out from your boy Simo Sake. Peace out, guys. Nibe Grande. Love you all. Peace.